Hey, it's Gary from RethinkRealtyAZ.com, and read an article today in the Arizona Republic that was talking about vandalization and damage on these foreclosure properties, and I think it came across a little bit like the majority of these foreclosures are missing complete kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities and toilets and everything, and I'm just not finding that to be true. The typical foreclosure home, once it becomes bank-owned, probably is going to need appliances, which, oven, dishwasher, built-in microwave. They almost never, you're going to see a refrigerator in a house. And obviously the washer and dryer, those typically don't come in a house anyway. So you're going to need to put in appliances. Easy things for the previous owner to take, like ceiling fans, sometimes dimmer switches, those kinds of things. If they had surround sound speakers in, those are typically gone. But I don't see a lot of homes where the kitchen cabinets are gone or where the bathroom vanities are gone. Now, it does depend a lot on if the house was previously used as a rental or if it was owner occupied as far as the damage. You have to keep in mind that people who are foreclosed on, they know for a good 6 to 9 months that they've been missing payments, that they're going to get evicted at some point. So they stop taking care of the property a little bit, which means they let the carpets go and they let the walls go and the paint go. So you can pretty much expect the average foreclosure. You're going to need kitchen appliances. You're going to need some ceiling fans and light fixtures. You're going to need to get the carpets cleaned and or possibly replaced if they're bad enough. And you're probably going to need some paint. So that's probably normal. I do see occasionally, maybe 1 out of 15, 1 out of 20 houses where maybe some of the kitchen cabinets are missing or where there's some extra damage that was done. Holes in the walls or just things that were a little bit excessive, not well cared for, or sort of a bit of vengeance on the part of the owner on his way out the door. There are cases of some vandalism and theft. Used to be last year when recycled aluminum was really getting top dollar, that a lot of thieves are going around and taking those the ground unit air conditioning condensers, the unit that sits on the ground on these newer houses, that was loaded with aluminum, so they were going around and stealing those and turning that in. But I'm not seeing that as much anymore either. So just to kind of recap, the article in the Arizona Republic kind of makes it sound as if every foreclosure is trashed, and that's not the case. There are going to be some things that are missing. Probably the high dollar items are going to be the appliances. But you can find some good foreclosures that are almost ready, basically ready to be moved into. However, those are the ones that are going to have multiple bids. So, you find one that looks good and smells like a rose and looks like a rose, you probably need to be prepared to put in your best and highest offer. So that's just wanted to kind of, don't want you to be scared of looking at foreclosures based on what the article in the Republic said. So have a great day, and I will be